Well, this right here, you're probably going through it right now. Like, what do I do again? I know it's been a long time since kids are going back to school. So your morning routine changes, right? Getting ready, get out the door. Making sure you have enough time to do all that can be a struggle in the mornings, especially many of us still figuring out our best back to school routines. It's all new right now, right? So lifestyle and etiquette expert Elaine Swann is joining us now to give us some help. I'm sure so many parents right now are like, oh, wait, let me stop and listen. They should, right, Elaine? We need some advice.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This is the time to think about what can I do to make sure that I get myself together and also get your kids together, too. Mm-hmm. So a couple things you can think about in the morning for yourself is I love these new headbands and hair ties. This is so cool. Super easy. You can just tie this around your hair and keep it going so that this way we always leave the house in style. These fabric headbands are great right now because they're very stylish looking, but you still kind of, can get your mom duties done. So you get everything out of the way. The other thing is we have to take care of our skin. So I always like a little BB cream that has a little moisturizer with a little tint in it, so this way you don't look like you just rolled out of bed. So those are some things we can do to get ourselves together in the morning.
You are glowing, Elaine, and I didn't even think about what, as a mom, you should be looking like.
Yeah, I mean, because who wants to have their parent dropping off them, the kids dropping the parents are dropping you off and you're schlepping, to the school. They already don't want to give you a kiss or anything, but at least look a little kissable when you drop off the little one in the morning.
Good advice. Look kissable. I like that advice.
Yes.
Every time you step out the door, look kissable. Okay. So what else can we do? I mean, to help the kids get organized, most of the time you're just dealing with their stuff. So how do we help them?
We are, right. And so this is where it's so important for you to set up a little backpack station where you can just take some hooks, put them on a wall in an area near the door, put their backpacks there, their homework, and even the shoes that they're going to wear. And don't forget to hang that mask on that little hook as well. So if you have these things organized, it'll really help you get out the door quicker and get the kids loaded into the car.
Now, I'm always curious because we have a 2-year-old, and my husband deals with the morning duties. But, she has to take supplies to school, obviously the lunch, and then just a change of clothes, things like that. But for the older kids, I mean, there's homework, there's computers nowadays. What do they have? I mean, just to make sure they have all their stuff with them, it seems like it would be a scramble every morning to do that, right?
Yes, and the way you can avoid that scramble every morning is to make sure that you prepare the night before. So whatever time you plan on putting your little ones or even your teens to bed, let's say, for example, bedtime is 8 o'clock, start making sure that at 7:30, give yourself at least 30 minutes in advance to get yourself prepared for the next morning. This is shoes by the door, laptops are packed up, everything is set and ready to go by the door or your entrance or right near the garage so that this way you're ready when you walk out the door. That last minute scramble won't happen. Now, once you get inside the car, one of the things that I do is I do double duty with my lunch bag. So I have inside here, I keep a separate lunch bag, and inside are extra masks, right? And then the other thing you can do is just have some handy antibacterial wipes and, of course, hand sanitizer. This sort of stuff can be in the car already set and ready to go so that this way, if someone leaves something, if they forget it, it's thrown in the back of your trunk already and it stays there. It doesn't go back and forth to the house.
I love that. And, of course, when you pick up your kids, because that's the duty I get, you want them to be clean as soon as they get in the car. I'm like, wipe your hands and, get ready to get to the next spot. Because most parents, I'm sure, pick up their kids and then they have other places they need to take them. They got after school activities.
Yes. And then the thing that you can do during this pickup, during this commute time, it's so important for us to help our children level up their manners. They have been at home with us. They haven't been with their friends. Their socialization skills could be down. And so this is your time where you can use what I refer to as my 7 minutes of manners in the car, in that commute on the way home. One of the things you can do is play a game. called You Say This When. And this is where you encourage your child to think about those kind words and phrases that they should be using with their friends and their teachers and so forth. And you can give them a game and say, you say this when somebody offers you something and you do want it. What do you say? And of course, the answer is yes, please. So go through and do that sort of thing.
That's
now,
really
with your
nice.
teens, you can practice with them to use complete sentences when they speak. Too often, we ask our teens, how old are you? And they say 13 or 17. Instead, I'm 13 years old or I'm 14 years old. So encourage your children. So ask a question so that this way they can answer you using a complete sentence, because these social skills are so important, especially now.
Yeah, I was going to say my 2-year-old answers me with, yeah, sure, okay. And I'm like, you're only 2. Why do you have an attitude? Elaine, this is so great. Thank you very much for such good advice. SwannSchool.com. You see the website right there at the bottom of your screen. Be sure to go there and get more good tips. Good to see you this morning. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.